Warming up. All swimming activities begin with some type of warm-up activity. Normally, I have the class spend the first few minutes of every lesson on the ledge with upright seated kicking activities where the parents manipulate the child's legs and then give their child the opportunity to kick by themselves. This also will give any latecomers a chance to join the class without undue interruption. While seated this way, the parents are encouraged to include some conditioning work which helps prepare their child for later submersion and floating activities. With the parents seated in front of them, the teacher is able to communicate easily and demonstrate the best way to kick. They can also explain the rest of the warm-up activities. Young children love routine, and these simple kicking and conditioning activities give them a regular starting routine to their swimming class. The particular warm-up for this class was 1. Upright seated kicks to the rope. 2. Independent paddling back in the prone position, followed by 3. Long conditioning pause for breath control. Let's watch. Here, the parents practice upright seated kicks across to the rope. It is important to cushion the child on your arms, hold them firmly under the knees, and manipulate the legs. Croon, kick, kick, kick as you move through the water. We are teaching word-action association. Pretty soon, all you'll have to do is say kick, 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 and the child will respond to your instructions. Coming back, hold the child high under the arms and lean them forward into the prone position. This high hold under the armpits keeps the centre of gravity quite high and the child feels very secure. The lower you hold the child, the more you change the centre of gravity. This will result in the child feeling less secure as they tip forward into the water. Teaching tip: always hold the child high under the armpits to give them security. In practicing conditioning, we start with a small cup and gradually build up until we are using a large bucket. With the large bucket, we can pour for longer periods of time. If the teacher notices someone pouring incorrectly, it's good to do a demonstration model. Make sure when you demonstrate, you keep that trigger rhythmical and constant and pour on the top of the forehead, allowing the water to run smoothly and evenly over the face. Long conditioning pours are very important in this early warm-up period because they are preparing the child for submersions and floating. These long conditioning pours, followed by upright seated kicking and a prone side hold paddling return, I find, are excellent warm-up activities for this age group. Have a look at the pure joy on the faces of both the parents and the children as they progress through these warm-up activities. Swimming lessons affords great bonding time for both the parent and the child, so it is vitally important that the learn to swim process should be free from stress and trauma. Any method of teaching that traumatizes a child and forces them to achieve swimming skills against their will, I believe, can create long-term psychological damage and should be avoided like the plague. Swimming lessons should be a fun time for both parent and child. Good swimming teachers realise this, and though insisting on perfection in the different skills and correcting mistakes, never take away that element of fun. Here is a video clip that I used of warm-up activities to commence an 8 to 12-month-old class swimming lesson. Make sure that you, 1. Communicate clear instructions to the parents, and 2. Keep your class moving. I like to start the class warm-up kicking on the ledge. It gives the children a feeling of security and familiarity.
So good. Behind you there's some small cups. I'd like you to give them a couple of quick conditionings. Don't forget, it's the child's name, Java, ready, go, and a quick pour. Well, I'm close to it.
A little dark.
It's very important to get the child's name right when you're teaching.
Java, ready, go.
Nice.
Java, ready, go.
Beautiful. What's his name again?
Make sure you give good visual demonstrations.
Python. Okay, so this is what I want doing now. We're all going over the rope, just seated upright kicks. Try to make sure when you kick that you try to get pressure on that part of the child's foot there. So it's little kicks like that, you see? So we're going over to the rope, assisting the kick, coming back, encouraging them to kick. So it's little kicks over, and it's nice and low. Kick, 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 kick. Coming back, and sit them over the ledge, and let them pull up by themselves. Okay, we've got 5 of those. Away we go. All together, ready? Kick, 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 kick. Across we go.
Where possible,
Kick, 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 kick,
control
kick, kick.
and move the class
Excellent
together.
work. Very good. Turn around and down nice and low. Stay nice and low. And encourage them to kick coming back. Very good work. Sit up on the ledge, put them over, let them pull up themselves. Excellent work. And 2 conditioning cups. 2 conditioning cups.
Start with small conditioning cups in the warm-up.
Ready, go.
2 conditioning cups. And turn around and away we go again. Seated upright kicks. Get ready. Make sure you get that pressure on the bottoms of their feet. Ready?
Notice how I'm keeping the class moving, involving all parents and praising good work.
Kick. That is so good. That is so good. Kick, 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 kick.
Now I move to be central to the action. This becomes a good teaching position because from here I am able to communicate and encourage both parents and children.
And now this time,
Good teachers always build skills. Now, importantly, I increase the pour from a cup to a bucket, extending the children's breath control.
like this, so it's, ready Levi? Let's have a look at Levi. So it's 5-second pour, Levi, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Excellent work, good boy. Back to mummy. So let's do a couple of those. Longer pause for the bigger cup. See how tight?
Java, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Java, ready, go. Ready, go.
Very good. And seated upright kicks to the rope and back again. Just 2 more of these. Just 2 more of these, warming up. Seated upright kicks over.
As a teacher, always be conscious where you position yourself so that you can communicate best with both parent and child.
Encourage them to kick. Put them over the ledge and have them pull up by themselves. have them pull up independently by themselves. Over the ledge, good. And 2 more large cups, please. 2 more buckets, to the count of 5. 2 more buckets, the count of 5.
Ready.
Okay. Yep.
Remember, correct mistakes and have fun with the parents.
What we want to try to do when we're pouring this water is not come from a great height and plonk it straight on them. Let's try to have it run smoothly over the face like this. Levi, ready, go. Not a pour when we're coming up there. Just one more. Everyone, just one more. Make sure it's a nice smooth pour.
Once you've warmed the class up, you can now start to introduce other skills.
That was a good one. Okay, come here.